Hello there everyone, and welcome back to Napoleon Total War 3 with this Ottoman campaign. Last time I put up a little bit of a choice, either to attack or to wait to recover a bit. We have a really great recovery rate in the Tyrol region. However, if we waited, they stood chance to get reinforcements, and of course they will also be quite well resupplied, because they have a similar depot right there. The French have really gone ahead and put depots everywhere. But I decided that we're gonna go ahead and attack, and you know what, without further ado, let's get this over with. We can see the French cluster right there in front of the town, and then we can also see the general within town. I imagine that we'll have the enemy come straight at us, so I have arranged my troops like this, with these veteran Turks ready for a flank, while these guys will hold. Now, I've put the most damaged troops up front to hold, because I don't think the enemy will get through the canister. If they do, though, we do have the veteran Turks to attack from the flank, and then I've put the Sultan's Guard as a as reinforcements or reserve on the left side there. All the cavalry has been stationed over here. Not all of it, actually. I've got one unit, the largest one, out there in case there's well, basically if I want to dash forward and take out artillery. With that said, let's go ahead and start. And I think we're going to start off with putting quite a few shots into this. Killing quite a few of them. I don't want to go too close because the frames will absolutely tank. But it seems like we got quite a few. We got quite a few cavalry troopers and so on. And we're forcing the enemy to form up. Now it looks like they're actually drawing into line rather than to attack us. Which means but one thing, that they have the artillery superiority, which is not that hard to guess, since we only carry 2 guns. They carry quite a few more. Now, the artillery always fires first and foremost for enemy artillery, so I imagine that my battery will continue firing upon this cluster of artillery until they actually break these guys down. Looks like the French are actually marching forward. We're looking at the Young Guard, and the light unit just popped up. Local partisans. We've got some Nassau line infantry. And we've got some Chasseurs Cheval in the back. They're not completely committed to their attack as of yet, but I'm hoping that soon will be. It looks a bit weird when troops from hidden units just die all of a sudden there, so you can kind of see a trace of where the cannonball went going through there. Hopefully we'll be able to take out some more of the batteries. If not by my cannons. Ooh, just as I said that, loads of cannons were taken out, to the point where the remaining batteries are now retreating. Now, it looks as though the French are actually trying to bypass me by attacking the forest. And they're bypassing my strongest side, which was the veteran Turk side, where I had most of my units. I'm gonna advance the veteran Turks to this forest. We're gonna stay in position here for now, or just slightly move out actually. And then I want to place some spikes with this unit. And then I'm gonna move the general over to this area right here. Cavalry moved slightly. This unit's still hidden, so the enemy does not know that they're there. So they're gonna come in at an angle. So this area right here is gonna be it's probably not gonna fare too good. I'm gonna place the spikes like so instead. And then I need to think about when I switch to canister. Is that artillery? No, that's general staff. 2 general staff. I'm gonna start sending the cavalry up. And now the veteran, or the Sultan's Guard, is starting to skirmish with some voltigeurs. Which right now is actually going in our favor. We lost 2 men there, and oh, we've lost about 10 there. So it's not actually at all going in our favor. I think the enemy is close enough so that they will actually... Oh, we've got extra French troops that I didn't see. The 1st regiment fell over there. I kind of want an extra unit because these guys popping up right in my flank there is not good. There's quite a few as well, and now these guys are being attacked. The enemy cavalry though had quite low morale and is already breaking. We'll speed this up to move here more quickly, and I want these to move into position. Okay, we held off the enemy. But these are some tough troops out here. I'm gonna send this one, I'm gonna charge this one down. Ooh! Some of the canister here is going straight into this unit, I think. Okay, we have a cavalry charge going in. Enemy general got shot. This unit though is might very well break under the pressure of that enemy cavalry charge. Okay, my cavalry is turned up. We've got cannons there to attack, but I'm gonna attack the center. We have lots of weak troops over there. This one's gonna go in and take out the young guard over there. Then we're gonna move these guys, focus them a little bit closer over there. I didn't even need to inspire a rally or anything over there. It worked out just fine. Now my lancers coming in at the center, taking out the weaker troops, the Nassau troops, the local partisans, and the Bavarians. Got a bit of a mass rout over there. My cavalry is now moved into the flank of the Young Guard chasseurs and are about to run them down. They are running, so that means that I can turn these guys up and face the enemy in the forest. My cavalry seem to have gone stuck here. We'll tell them to retreat and go for the cannons instead. A lot of the... oh shit. A lot of the French troops are retreating. I had enough cavalry to force my way through the enemy there. We're gonna continue on straight through. You're gonna go for the artillery. We do have dragoon guards right there. It could be nasty if they actually call the enemy in there. I don't think they will though. And the cavalry over here has run out the young guards. I'm gonna pursue around there, and then we're gonna push with some of these units, get a little bit closer to the French. We're gonna charge over there. Gonna get another battery over there. And then the cavalry is gonna come around there. Looks fine. We're gonna tangle with this enemy from behind. We're gonna continue through with these. This guy got all the cannons, so now we'll return to the fight. The Dragoon Guards charged head first into this line. Kill themselves, which means I can deploy them out like that. And my cavalry is running them down. And those guys that aren't running down are getting shot by my line regiments. Cavalry is weak though, and I'll pull them off. The enemy is put in such a disarray that my line regiments should be able to clean up what remains of the enemy. And now we need to push to keep the enemy retreating. So I'm gonna keep the lines going like that. We've got the cavalry running around there. Local partisans. Easy target. Not too many casualties running straight at them. And they even stopped firing before we got there, so that's really great. That they work for us as well. We're gonna hit the young guard from the back with the cavalry, and then all that remains is this light regiment right there. Let's see, these guys are routed, and we are seconds away from declaring Ottoman Bavaria as its own protectorate state. These guys holding on pretty well though. Bastards. I'm gonna send in the cavalry. And just as a show of force, I'm gonna tell everyone to bayonet charge. And being sandwiched and attacked from all sides, they quickly surrender. Last unit is actually another bloody unit coming out of the town. I'm gonna add and tell my troops to charge that one. And now I want all troops in a general advance towards that enemy, which is a bit all over the place. And easy pickings for my cavalry. And the French light troops are about to fall any second now. And there we go. I do believe, ladies and gentlemen, that is victory. And that is an Ottoman-controlled Bavaria. Let's go back to the campaign map and take a look at the battle. And there we have it. Victory! The enemy commanders didn't have a name. I guess he was shamed so much by his defeat at Ottoman hands. We lost 500 men. The enemy lost everything. But that's of course because they're in a town. Highest kills goes to the battery, even though I didn't use canister that much. Then veteran Turks actually come before the cavalry. Chevrons gained all round. But I think that's mostly because there's a lot less men in all the units. So there's a lot less men to share the experience with. And with that, we have captured Bavaria. And we're gonna create the Kingdom of Bavaria. The Kingdom of Bavaria, of course, under the control of the Ottoman Empire. There we go. So that's my third vassal. The Bavarians have pretty good standing with France, pretty good standing with Spain, really poor standing with Great Britain for some reason. Really poor standing with us as well. They're unfriendly with us. Historical grievance, -82. The Russians aren't happy, the Swedes aren't happy, and the Prussians aren't happy. Could be that Prussia is going to go and have an attack. Wonderful replenishment rate. And with that, they can, you know, do what they please here. Hopefully, the Bavarians are able to hold out for a little bit in case the Prussians come. The focus now will be to go south and go against Rome, hopefully. So I'm gonna go ahead and churn, and hopefully no other nation goes ahead and attacks me. I don't know what to say. We've got, let's see, six Russian full stacks attacking Bucharest. And they demand our surrender. Just 6. If there's 3,000 in each, that would be somewhere around... I mean, 3,000 is low counted, actually, given that it is the Russians. I think their units are slightly elevated. But let's go with a low estimate of 3,000 in each. That means that there is about 18 to 20,000 men attacking Bucharest, which I probably have maybe 4,000 men defending. So that's one hell of a battle. Obviously, I'm not going to surrender. And they're going to go ahead and attack. Okay, so I was a little bit off. There's actually 24,000 Russians against my 4,000. So the enemy has 20,000 more men than I do. And if we quickly go through here, we've got special dragoons from St. Petersburg, horse guard unit, more dragoons, then we've got heavy cavalry, the cuirassiers, we have the dragoon guards, 1st Regiment of Horse, we've got some of those unicorn, big howitzer guns, lots of light infantry, even the guard light infantry, Leibgardejäger. So the light, and what else do we have? We have the Elite Veterans Guard Hussars. What else? There's a lot of stuff here, and a lot of special units. They've got their 12-pounder with the star. That means that that's a battery of what, 10 cannons? So that's 10 12-pounder cannons in one battery. So that's one hell of a battery. In this unit, more hussars, more light troops, a lot of militia in this one. We've got the Guard Cossacks, the Don Cossacks, light troop and supplemented militia, more hussars, we've got grenadiers, musketeers, light troops, the guard heavy cavalry, and so on. Lots and lots and lots of troops. Interesting enough, the first general we're gonna meet is not actually Kutuzov, because he's here. He's the second general. And then it's Peter Alexandrov, and then it's Fabian von Oystensacken, and then Alexander Provskolovsky, and then there's a guy they don't even want to mention. Wait, is he called Ataman Matev Platov? The Ataman. Right. And we have the French general in charge of our army, which I've always said this is the weakest army. Holy crap. Given that we already have a battle in this video, I am going to postpone this one to the next, because this is probably going to take a while. So with that said, unfortunately, we're not going to get any further today than this. So still, I hope that you guys enjoyed it, and hopefully I'll see you guys for the next one. Bye.